This is the Conqueror GC. This is a British Tier 10 SPG. The map is Empire's Border, also known as Emperor's Border, because I mistakenly called it Emperor's Border for a long time. Today's episode is sponsored by water. Water brand water, the best tasting water. When you want water, try water brand water. Thank you. So I've been playing Empire's Border, which I've been calling Emperor's Border for a long time. And I've discovered, in my opinion, which is of course fact, is that the best place to play is in the bottom corner over here, especially if you are on the south team. On the north team, I do think there might be some justification to the A5 area, but I also believe up in the corner is the best position. And the reason why is because I have been playing all sorts of different positions, and from here you can hit along the south, you can hit in the middle, you can hit over here, you can hit up here, and you can hit over here, and you can hit over here, and you cannot hit anywhere else. After I fire every shot, I do move my vehicle. That was how rude of that guy to fire at me. You know, some people. So there was a chance that he might shoot at me. Obviously, he did. I'm going to probably put in the chat to tell my ally that the SPG enemy already hit me, so that my ally is aware of what's going on. And I seem to recall that my ally is going to ignore my warning. And my ally, I believe he's actually going to die in this match because the enemy SPG is going to kill him. You'll notice that Delonian, who I am now shaming, is going to die. So the enemy SPG is still taking shots at me, but he's totally not doing it properly. I wasn't there. That's why he obviously the first attempt was correct, but his second attempt was a bad decision, and he completely missed. So my allied T-92 just fired, which means that it's possible he might die in a few seconds. I got 981 damage, 468 was on the FV215B183. And I just hit the FV215B for 273. Oh, I'm sorry, it is not a 183, it's just an FV215B, non-183. What is this? Mr. Smith? I can't read that name. It's a funny name, that's why I want to read it. So I'm up to 1254 damage, which is amazing. It's above my average. No, my average is around like 1700 previously. But since I've been changing my methodology, this is before I changed my methodology, because I was trying to get the marks of excellence, which I do have on this vehicle now. So what I did was I started using the premium rounds. I started going after the high hit point tanks, and I started going after weaker armor. I'm obviously not doing it in this game, because if I were, I'd be shooting at the ISM and the Prosciutto 46 and turning him into Mortadella. Okay, we got 173rd Hard Airborne and Mr. Blitzkrieg. Uh-oh. I got 580 on the 50 TP, and I destroyed the FV215B, not 183. Mr. Sinister Blitzkrieg, excuse me. No, Mr. Sinister Blitzkrieg Luzevich. Your name shaming. You're shaming me. Your name shaming me. You are telling the truth about what I have publicly done. Got 2,000 damage in this game. You want to be careful not to knock anything down, which is obviously why I'm careful not to knock down that bale of hay. Don't want... Now, remember, when you see this type of vehicle fire, assume it's going to go forward and backward. It's not going to go side to side. So it's kind of easy to predict. I mean, if the enemy SPG wanted to counter me, he could have predicted I'm going to go from the corner to the bush to the corner to the bush, back and forth. Not hard to figure out. What do we got here? We got a grill 15. We're going to grill him. Mr. Foreman. And then we're going to paint your deck. No, we'll water seal your deck. Okay, so that was 1,042 damage on the Grill 15. I'm going to tell you something. There's a player, Klaus Kellerman, who said, play the Conqueror GC. It's an amazing tank. I said, no, absolutely not. Why is it so great? This is an amazing tank. I get so many shots where I do 1,000 damage, and I don't get it in the other Tier 10 SPGs. I don't know how often it is, but every day I get multiple 1,000 damage shots, and it's in the Conqueror GC, and I'm not getting this in the other SPGs. Maybe it's because of the high gun arc, and it's maybe hitting on the noggin here. I'm really not sure. I'm up to 3,095 damage. Oh, I should have gone for that tank. I don't know why I didn't. I guess I'm just looking around to see what my choices are. He is unspotted. So here's a situation where I really need... A second here. The T95 took the SPG out of the game. Even though I got 3,600 damage, and I'm sure, you know, I am the #1 player in the game, you know, I can't do everything. These guys got to pull their weight. Yeah, they cheated. They're running aimbots. Okay, they're obviously running aimbots and war packing. I did get 2 KILLSs in the game. You know, the YouTube sensors. And I got 3,600 damage. And that's the game. Score was 9-14. Obviously, my team did not pull their weight. If you have any questions or comments, please post below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch, where you can see all the action before it happens on YouTube. And subscribe to my YouTube channel.